Hello, this is another installment of for the No Money Party, and I'm putting myself up for president since everybody else is. Again, the No Money Party is a party that believes that it shouldn't take money to become president, because that money comes with strings attached that you have to please. So, going through what my platform is, should I be elected president, I can provide my citizenship proof, and I could provide my birth certificate. I was born in New Mexico, in Albuquerque, and I can bring many people as witnesses who actually saw that I was born there. I think that everybody who's president should be willing to do so. The only reason you wouldn't do it if you wanted to be president is if you're hiding something. And what people bring has to be a valid proof that they are a American citizen and that they were born here, because that's what the Constitution says. And again, without the Constitution, lately the Constitution's been ignored over and over and over. It's not even changed, it's just ignored. There is valid ways to change the Constitution, but there's due process. You have to make an amendment. If you're not willing to do an amendment and you ignore it, and then the people, we the people, allow you to continue doing it, you can ignore any part of that Constitution you want, which includes our rights. So that Constitution, ignoring one piece of the Constitution makes it very easy to ignore other pieces of the Constitution, and that's what we're doing right now. The Constitution is the foundation of this government, of the United States, of the 50 states, not 57. And if we violate that foundation, then anything can happen. If you violate this piece that says you must be an American citizen, you're just as willing to violate this piece that says, hey, let's throw certain people in jail because I don't like them. Not because for any reason, I don't like them. You can violate search and seizure, unlawful search and seizure laws, which we're doing right now in the airports. This is unreasonable search and seizure of what TSA is doing. Totally unreasonable. We are the citizenry, and yet we're treated like terrorists. The terrorists, on the other hand, are treated with kid gloves and said, oh, they just had a hard upbringing. So we lose our rights. You lose one piece of the Constitution, then you lose another piece, then you lose another piece, and it just keeps getting bigger and bigger until, hey, that's just an old piece of paper, who cares? So the party platform is based solely on the Constitution. The Constitution is the foundation, and if it needs to be changed with an amendment, then it needs to be voted on, not just decided to be ignored. Like how many days you can start a war and then not get approval from the Senate, which he could have gotten, probably anyway. But just the arrogance to ignore that. Everything that the current administration is doing is against the Constitution, is against the American people. The American people said, no, we don't want. There was many places that, and this last election showed that the American people didn't want the socialized medicine, the socialism they're shoving down our throats. They did it anyway. That's why a lot of them were voted out. And in my opinion, more need to be voted out. In fact, as far as I was concerned, it's time to replace them all. Because anybody who is in, there's only a very few that actually fought against it. Even the ones that didn't vote for it, they didn't speak out against it. So they still should be gone. They need to be our representatives. So, anyway. So the No Money Party, because we don't take any money, we will vote our conscience on what is best for this country, not what is best for our pocketbook. We vote what is best according to our conscience, for the country and for the people of the country. And by the way, socialism isn't it. Every place socialism has been tried, it has failed. Down to the original creator of socialism, Robert Owen. He tried a handful of experiments, and they worked as long as he was in charge. But as soon as he left, a strong leader left, they died. They failed miserably. Give me one example of any socialist system that in the end worked without either a war to kill it, to get rid of it, Nazi, National Socialist Party, or the Communist Russia, Socialist Republic, okay, the Soviet Socialist Republic. That failed miserably too, just because there was no money, there was no incentive, and that's what we're seeing now in this country. No money, no incentive. And the further we go towards it, the further we go down. Yet somehow we're still going towards it. We're going headlong right into the hole, right into the toilet. So if I'm elected, I would veto anything that's socialist, because it's a failure. The only way socialism works, even slightly, is if you have a strong leader. That's called a dictator, and they can tell you what to do, when to do it. And you don't believe it? You say, well, I don't care, I like where they're going. Well, if they take my rights away, they can take yours away. If you ignore the Constitution over here, you can ignore the Constitution over here. So we fully value the Constitution. The Constitution is the framework and the foundation that if you throw that out, all bets are off. The socialism is a way to turn things into a dictatorship, and always has been. I will continue to put new installments of what my platform is if you choose to vote on me. Thank you.